Hey guys, this is IX RolloutIX with RolloutReviews, and I'm gonna ramble about toys for a bit, because that's what I do. In my reviews for Onua and Kopaka, I expressed that I really don't like the stickers on these sets, especially on Kopaka, because I said that I believe his are kind of pointless. I still do. But in a way, I still sort of want to have them on there so that he's canonically correct, or whatever. I go so far as to say that I wouldn't recommend these as highly as some of the other Toa, simply because they include sticker sheets and require them to look their best. Now, granted, as a general rule, I dislike stickers on my toys. I'm just too much of an anal perfectionist to deal with them. If I misapply them, or accidentally scuff them, or they start to peel, I obsess over them for weeks, and it drives me insane. Usually, as a general exception to that rule, however, are Lego stickers. Lego makes some of the best mass-production sticker sheets in the business. The paper they're printed on is nice quality, they have a plasticky gloss that matches the pieces they stick to, the printed designs are usually interesting and colorful, and most importantly of all, they stick to flat surfaces extremely well. That said, as I've had time to particularly analyze the stickers on these two sets, I've discovered I dislike them not because of the way they look, not because they're simply stickers to begin with. I've even completely gotten over the pointlessness of Kopaka's in favor of the detail. The reason I dislike these stickers is because they are truly poorly designed. Of course, I don't mean visually. I've already said that I like the way they look. What I mean is that by nature of their intended application, they are bound to eventually fail over time. Consider this. The real problem is that on both Onua and Kopaka, you have a sticker that is meant to go over a ridge. You have a single flat sticker that is meant to be applied on top of a corner in the plastic. Seriously, who thought that was a good idea? Not only that, who thought it was alright to make the same mistake twice? Unfortunately, I don't have a practical way to demonstrate the actual kind of problem this creates, because I've found a way around it on my second set of CCBS shells that have the stickers applied, and, well, don't want to waste another set of sticker sheets just to show you, so I'll try my best to explain. First of all, the issue won't be something immediately apparent right after application, but give it a little bit of time up on the shelf, and between a week and a month, depending on the temperature, humidity, and climate of wherever you live, and right on the corner in the plastic, the sticker will start to ever so slightly lift up at each end. Of course, the sticker still sticks very well to the flat surfaces on either side of the ridge, and it won't fall off, but right at that corner, slight air pockets form at each end. Something similar also happens with the stickers on Onua. Now, unless you've experienced this for yourself, what I'm trying to say here might be hard to understand without visual aid. So, here's an example. Wild Style Super Cycle. The majority of the stickers on this set are applied with scents. Most of them cover completely flat or slightly rounded surfaces. There are a couple of problematic ones, though. One of which, on the front wheel here, actually shows similar issues to the ones I'm talking about on Onua and Kopaka. Around the edge of this red arrow sticker, the circular dome-like surface is too much for the adhesive, causing the sticker to lift up on the sides. I will say that this problem is not very noticeable. From a distance, you probably can't even see it, and it's simple enough to fix on a short-term basis. Just Rub your finger over the sticker, and the adhesive will re-stick for about a day or so. But come back tomorrow, and the minor issue tends to persist. It's not a big problem either. I understand that I'm doing what I do best and obsessing about little things that no one else cares about. But what really gets me is that this problem could have been so easily avoided. Allow me to bring in a more relevant example for this. Stormer XL. This is one of my favorite Hero Factory sets and has plenty of stickers, all of which don't make the same silly mistake as the new Bionicle sets. Tiny stickers line the wings of Stormer's flying drones, and every one is applied over a flat surface. The stickers on the lower left leg are segmented to avoid crossing over any ridges. The thigh sticker avoids crossing any lines too. The stickers on the chest are especially worth noting because it shares the same part as Onua in white. The stickers here make it a point only to cover the base of the chest, instead of trying to overlap onto the edges. While I appreciate Onua's effort to cover up as much empty space as possible, it just isn't worth it to me. I would have much preferred the sticker to be shaped this way, sporting an alternate visual design to fit the smaller space. Likewise, similar to the details on Stormer's legs, Kopaka's stickers could have been separated into two halves and applied on either side of the corner in the part, rather than over top. Now, with all that aside, let's explore what I did to help solve the problem. At first, I simply tried folding and tightly creasing the stickers before lining up the folded edge along the corner. The idea was that the sticker would have a sharp angle in the center to mirror the one in the plastic. Long story short, not only did that not work as planned, but the same problem actually became far worse. In the end, inspired by Stormer XL, basically, I precisely measured and, using either sharp scissors or a hobby knife, sliced the stickers exactly where they would be applied on top of the infamous ridge, splitting a single sticker into two. Now, because there are two separate stickers applied onto completely flat surfaces on either side of the corner, air pockets no longer form at the ends, and after a few weeks on display, these modified stickers still hold strong. I will say that this process is not easy to do. It's especially difficult to determine exactly where to cut on Onua's sticker sheet. For Kopaka, it's fairly straightforward. Just slice right down the middle and you're good to go. With Onua, on the other hand, there aren't any visual cues in the printing or the shape to go off of. Where exactly the sticker meets the problematic corner is kind of abstract, and that makes things a little frustrating to line up. If you do plan on doing this yourself, here's some tips. First, remove the frame of the sticker so that it's just the shape itself on the back paper. Next, remove the sticker from the paper before reapplying the backing on just that outside flap. Now, carefully line up the innermost section of the sticker and securely press that down. Once the majority of the sticker is applied, you'll want to pull off the backing, still keeping the flap from touching the plastic. That's very important. Flip over the paper to the less waxy side and line it up exactly with the corner in the plastic. Finally, press the rest of the sticker onto the paper. From here, peel the sticker up from the surface a little bit to give you some room. Then use the paper as a guideline to cut with your scissors. The reason you want to flip the sticker over is so that the slick, waxy side doesn't cause the sticker itself to slide off the paper during this step, because that would ruin everything at the most inopportune time. I speak from experience here. Once you've made sure the inner half is lined up properly, very carefully peel the tiny flap off the paper so as not to rip anything. and transfer it to some kind of application tool, be it the edge of your finger, a toothpick, or preferably a Lego brick separator. Yep, the standard orange brick separator. These are pretty common in large Lego kits, and the thin edge helps a lot when lining up a pesky sticker in just the right place. Make sure both the edges and the design match perfectly before pressing the second half of the sticker down. Of course, all of these methods can be used to help both cut and properly line up Kopaka stickers too. I can't stress enough that you exercise extreme caution if you decide to do this for yourself. I don't want to be blamed for ruining your only set of stickers. To put things into perspective, I bought about 7 extra sheets for each set off Bricklink, just for the purposes of experimentation. After I'd figured out what to do and perfected the process, I've only got 2 Kopaka sheets and 1 Onua sheet left. Hopefully, using my instructions, you won't have to go through nearly as many, but it'll be good to have at least a couple extras on hand just in case. If you have the similar, frustrating, and obsessive kind of problem that I do, and are savvy and patient enough to make this work for yourself, I'd say it's a worthwhile crafts project to take up. For your convenience, I'll put the part ID and the Bricklink page for each sticker sheet down in the description. In the end, I put a lot of work into this and wanted something to show for it, so I made this video. But hopefully you either learned a little or found something helpful here regardless. Either way, that is about it guys, and this is IX RolloutIX, signing off.